We give Sugar Bush as much love as anybody, I think, could give any kid or any child. If we had kids, that it would take away from the kids, so I think it was probably the right fit for both of us.
My golly, we are not the only ones with a crazy squirrel obsession. Drew Gardner and Kelly Foxton have chosen squirrels over kids. John Kelly hasn't gone quite that far, but joins us for the wrap-up of Squirrel Week. Was it a success?
I think so. I think it was bigger than last year. I've got big plans for next year, but I think SW13 is a success, yeah.
I see you have some papers in front of you.
I received squirrel poetry. This is from a man named Ed Sunt in Garrett Park called Squirrels. It begins, "The silly battle to keep squirrels off the bird feeder is a lost cause." And he goes on for several stanzas in that regard.
Several stanzas. A haiku poem. It is not.
It is not. It's more an epic poem. And from Jan Varner of Alexandria, she wrote lyrics, squirrel-centric lyrics to The Girl from Ipanema.
A squirrel song.
A squirrel song,
Let's hear it.
Well, it starts, "Small and gray and plump and frizzy, the squirrel at my bird feeder is busy. He's stealing the seed that I hoped would bring birds to my yard." Anyway, very nice. People love their squirrels, Brooke.
They sure do. Okay, so personal confession. Back in college, my college girlfriend gave me so much grief for the way I said the word squirrel. I thought that was years in my past until this week, where basically half the newsroom has come up to me and said, I'm saying the word incorrectly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be the judge, you'll be the judge, John, you'll be the judge. Here is me this week trying to pronounce the word squirrel. Squirrel Week, Squirrel Week, Squirrel Week, squirrels. What's wrong with what I'm doing?
Well, you're saying squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yeah. I mean,
squirrel.
It's even when you try not to say it, I can hear a little bit of it in there. I mean, you're doing a good job. You're better now. When we started at the beginning of the week, it really stood out. You've gotten better, but it's squirrel.
Squirrel.
That's good. I know you have to think about it, but it's squirrel, not squirrel.
I want to say squirrel, like a square.
Yeah,
squirrel.
You don't. You want to say SKWIRL.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Okay, just to make myself feel better though, these are Germans. They have even more trouble than me attempting to say the word.
Squirrel, squirrel.
Spraya.
Einmal.
Spraya.
Falsch.
Squirrel. Squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Okay, so I am not the worst of the group. It's good to know. There's one more chance to get some squirrel content from you.
Yeah, this Sunday I'll have my last Squirrel Week column, and it will be answering some questions that came up this week from readers about squirrels and giving us one last chance to celebrate the squirrel.
Okay, I almost feel won over. So I'm glad to have been part of this.
Well, thank you for being such a big part of it. I think it's only going to get bigger every year.
We look forward to it. Squirrel 14, 51 weeks away.
Thanks, Brooke.
That will do it for us for tonight and for Squirrel Week. We hope you come back for some non-squirrel stories Monday. We'll see you then.
Small and gray and plump and frizzy, the squirrel at my bird feeder is busy. He's stealing the seed that I hoped would bring birds to my yard.
Anyway, very nice.